Hi, everyone. This is the Longhorn community meeting and office hour, and today is November 13th, well, on Friday. Yeah, so this is in fact, well, yeah, so this is our last, the second to the last office hour and community meeting of this year, and we'll give an update of our upcoming 1.1 release, as well as we'll give a demo of one of our major features in 1.1 release, which is our rewrite menu. So our engineer Joshua will be here, and in fact, he's already here, and he will show the demo of the feature. All right, so that's starting with what we have on the 1.1 release. In fact, the 1.1 release is almost ready, and we are waiting for final pieces like a rewrite menu feature to be in before we cut an RC1. So we're still expecting to have the release like early next month. So, and also previously I mentioned that we were planning to have a 103 release, and in the end we decided that, well, the time is like the time between the 103 release and the 1.1 release is so close, so we decided to just push things into 1.1 release, and then we can save time and validation and ship out the 1.1 release faster. Okay, so for the 1.1 release, just a reminder, those are the features we were planning to implement in the 1.1 release. I think all of them are almost ready, and you can see the features like supporting moving the disk for another node automatically, and this one has been done for I think like 2 weeks back. And the rebuilding replica based on the existing replica, this is also very well requires the feature, and this already have been done. So replica eviction, post-replica rebuild, and rewrite menu, which is Joshua going to demo very soon, and performance metrics are done, and the CSI snapshot, data locality, and including ARM support. So regarding the ARM support, we are in the final stretch of validation ARM. So currently, if you take a look at Longhorn's CI, already have the ARM build. Yeah, but currently it's not looking so great because we have a few issues in our test image, which we're going to fix before this weekend. So after that, we should able to get a pretty strong result from the ARM with what we do currently with the Longhorn native build, which failed twice, 2 cases, and we are identifying the root cause and fixing it right now. So there's some other features which you can track using the ZenHub, which is the project manager tool we're using. And if you select the 1.1 release, you can see that the milestone here, and it would say due by November 19th. That is our target date for the first release candidate 1, RC1. And after that, we're currently targeting the release date, the formal release date for 1.1 at around December 10th. All right, so that's the update on the 1.1 side. So next, I want you to welcome Joshua to give us a demo about the rewrite feature we are going to have in the 1.1.
Okay. Hello. Let me just share my screen. So there's going to be a dev demo of the read-write menu feature. Hopefully this works today. What is happening? Why is my screen sharing not working?
Yes, I can see. In fact, I didn't see anything.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, my screen sharing decided to quit on me.
Yeah, just a word of notice that the demo we do, as all other demos in the Renter Labs, are all live. So if anything failed, don't panic. And yeah, so that's things happens.
Is it? Please move this window away from the shared application. Oh, well. Are you seeing it now?
Oh yeah, I see now. I see something now.
What are you seeing?
I see your web browser inside, I think, Ubuntu.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Yeah, but on the right side, there's some block there and some
Yeah, this is the video. I'm just gonna hide you for a second. Which
yeah, and also on the bottom there's a bunch of like black block there. Yeah, I think it's probably just some screen there.
Oh, sorry, I just accidentally muted myself. It's the UI that is kind of dying. Can you see it everything now?
Oh yes, I think it looks pretty much better now.
Sorry. Okay, I don't see you at the moment, so if I need you, if you need my attention, just let me know. So what we're seeing here is just a regular Rancher install. And the idea of the RVX is basically to make it as nice and possible as basically the regular flow. So in the regular flow, you would use the deployments, and you would do this scalar deployment for your application. You would select your image. I'm just going to use a quick Ubuntu image, and then you would add your volumes. We have two ways of providing shared volumes. One is via a storage class that will force shared volumes, or via the default Longhorn storage class, where you just specify the access modes at many nodes read write. So you specify an RVX access mode, and then we will ensure that this will become a shared volume. 1 second. So this is I think I got it all. So what this is basically the normal flow, no difference between regular stuff. And what I'm actually want to show is this example that we have on the website for the prior RVX implementation. This RVX test YAML, which effectively is like an append only log. So every second, each of the nodes where this is run will write the current date into this log file. So I took this, and here previously it was running against the Longhorn NFS storage class. I took this and modified it to only run against with the normal Longhorn storage class. So there's nothing different. This is just a regular Longhorn volume. Let's see. I just right quick go back here, see where this is at. Yeah, this is up. This should be up any second too. So I'm going to deploy this append only log as well. Test. So the previously created instance that we created with the shared volume is up, and we can verify that this is shared by basically creating 3 more replicas. So this one's up. All right, so we started with worker 1. Now we should have workers on all of them. I want to start with worker 1. And just try to demo this. So this file, we created this on worker 1. If it's a shared volume, it should be available on worker 2. And it is. So we can do the same here. Worker 2. And now this should also be available on worker 3. So that shows that they're actually using the same underlying storage volume. And you have 3 different 3 replicas of your application running each on a different node. Now, this obviously demo isn't isn't very useful in production. You would want to do something with the read write many volumes. Therefore, I'm showing this one. Unfortunately, it's decided to all be on the same node, but Kubernetes decided to schedule all of my test pods on the same node. No problem.
Just increase the scale and see if
Yeah.
they.
Yeah. And it's keep scheduling on. Thank you, Kubernetes. It's very nice of you.
Interesting. I think you probably have. Does the PV has like node bounding now?
It shouldn't, but it might have. Let me just double check this. So it's regular PVC, number of replicas, many nodes, read write. It's because
there's no node affinity. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's because my cluster doesn't have anything to do, and it makes sense that if you can schedule them all on the same when they're using a shared volume, then that makes kind of sense. But let me just create many at the same time. That should force them to create them on other nodes as well, and then I just clean up the other ones that
finally
aren't available. All right, so what this does, they're all using the same volume, and they're all basically every second. That was what I explained before, all printing the current date to the test log. So I'm just going to tail that log on this box, and we can see as well that they're shared again. Okay.
Yeah, so a little bit of explanation on that log. You can see that from the code, we basically has only like one print, right? For
yes, so the code
log,
is.
You see that
Yes.
there are multiple lines. That means that in fact they're like multiple ones.
Yes. So they're basically every second, each of the applications, their only job is to print this date into this test file and basically append it to this test file. So technically, the log lines that you see every second should be coherent with the amount of replicas that you have. Okay. That's it at the moment. I'm still working on some kinks on the node failure handling, but the idea is, for example, that here you can see we have multiple shared managers as well. But the idea is that you can that right now what works is basically you can nuke one of these shared manager processes that works perfectly, should work perfectly.
Okay, let's see.
It's like a live demo. We will see. But basically, what I still am working out some kinks is on the node failure if the actual node fails. So I don't remember which one that was. What is this? Yeah. So this guy is up and running. And this guy probably doesn't have anything to do. So this guy's exporting. This guy doesn't have any. Which one was this here? No. Okay, PVC. Let's see. If I screwed it up, well, then this demo is going to suck right now. So that was the PVC. Which one was that?
8-1 something.
We can check by just going to this guy and no, it's export. Okay, that was basically the one from our previous test, the AA, the non-append only. So let's see if that one has worked correctly. This is worker 1. So let's see. Well, this one locked up. That's not good. It should come back. I need to move the bar. Okay, this one didn't survive it, unfortunately. That's pretty bad for my demo.
No worries, it's live demo. Yeah, we are going to ensure this works.
Yeah.
Or might have the GA release.
Yeah, for the GA release, that is why we are a little late on the release schedule because I'm behind on the Avid stuff.
Okay.
So
yeah, so the thing is, this is a pretty complex thing. As you know, that Longhorn is designed to be a block storage, distributed block storage. But the thing is, just so many users want to have like rewrite many features and on top of Longhorn. So currently, of course, they can set it up using the NFS provisioner, but that one is not really building in Longhorn. And also, you don't have you don't have control over the size of your volume. So that's why we have this we built this solution, brand new solution to support a native remaining feature like volumes inside Longhorn, right, in the 1.1 release.
Yes, and if you look on the UI side, we don't have a specific UI. We just use the regular UI for the moment, and you can see that these are actual regular Longhorn volumes, which comes with a benefit that if you you have all the backup restore functionality that you're used to, all the backup schedules and everything, and that will work. And if you ever restore them, you can use them either as a single block device or attach them again in read-write many mode, which allows them to be shared again.
Okay. All right. So I think that concludes our demo. All right. So thanks everyone, and yeah, we're currently going to get the office hour and stop. I'm going to stop recording right now, and thanks everyone.